Hello and welcome back to the FCS Football Channel and today's match watch along for the Manchester United versus West Ham FA Cup game. So obviously this is today's lineup for Manchester United. So it's Dean Henderson in goal, as we would expect with it being a cup game. We got Wan-Bissaka, Wan-Bissaka, Telles, Lindelof and Harry Maguire. So pretty much the defence we expected. Then a double pivot of Fred and Matic. Don't know what I feel about that. Then a front line of Donny van der Beek at 10, Marcus Rashford on the left, Mason Greenwood out right, and Anthony Martial at number 9. Now, what do you guys think of that? For me, I'm not too happy. I think that double pivot is not very good. There we go. I don't see where the creativity in that is in Fred and Matic. They're not a creative front midfield too. Excitingly though, and the man who just came on the screen, Ahmed Diallo is in the squad. Ahmed Diallo's in the squad. Big up Ahmed. I think it's quite exciting that he's there as well. But yeah, I don't see where the creativity in that double pivot is. I hope I'm wrong. But Matic and Fred both aren't creative players. But look, that front line is very, very interesting. I like Donny van der Beek. The fact he's playing. He needs to be playing games. Fantastic that he is. I would have played him deeper. Hello, Nay. How are we today? I think Donny van der Beek should have played deeper. I would have played Bruno. Just for the fact, Donny van der Beek has to start playing now Pogba's injured. And for me, that's where he's going to be playing deeper. So play him deeper today and let him get used to that role in this squad. Finn, what are you using to watch the game? It's on BBC. How's the team looking today? Well, as you can see, it's there. What do you guys think of it? I'm not massively unhappy with it. I'm fairly happy with it. I don't like McTominay. I don't like Fred and Matic in midfield together. But apart from that, I'm very happy with it, really. I think Rashford should have been rested. But apart from that, Marcus Rashford, look, he does well usually in cups. He's obviously one of our top goal scorers this season. You can't be too unhappy with Rashford playing, although I would have rested him. Greenwood, I think, was a must play today. He is. Martial, I think he should have started in the last game. He starts today. Let's hope for a good game. And look, we've shown in the Liverpool game last time out, we want to win the FA Cup, or we wouldn't have played such a strong team then. So let's go beat West Ham. I think we're more than capable. I'm going for a 2-0 Man United win. Right. So this is West Ham's team today. So it's Fabianski in goal, Kufal, Dawson, Ogbonna, Cresswell. So that's their back four. That's their strongest back four. Then for me, it will be a midfield 2 of Soucek and Noble. Of Rice and Soucek. Then Fornals will be out on the left where it says Bowen is. Bowen will be out on the right where Soucek is. Noble will be where Fornals is. And Yarmolenko will be up top. Is Bailly injured again? Yes, pretty much. He picked up. He's got a knock. We assume that it was in training. We don't know where he got it from, but he picked up a knock. That's why he wasn't on the bench for the Everton game, and that's why he's not in the squad today. David De Gea has been dropped. Well, I say dropped. He was never going to start this game, regardless of his performance against Everton. I've said my bit about De Gea in my preview. I don't think you can blame David De Gea really for the goals. You can put a bit of blame on the first one, but I don't think it's really his fault. Look, Lee Grant's is on the bench over David De Gea. I won't read too much into that, all things considered. We should have got a new centre-back last window. Yeah, we should have. And, look, on Twitter, I said Harry Maguire will always hold this Manchester United team back. And look, arguably, you could say he's our best centre-back at the club. Your prediction is 3-0, fair enough. Thank you, Nico. So, yeah, arguably, Harry Maguire is our best centre-back at the club. I think if you put Harry Maguire in this West Ham team, he looked like one of the best centre-backs in the world. Because his bread and butter, what Harry Maguire is best at, is winning his headers. I don't think Harry Maguire can play on the halfway. He can't play in the front foot. He's not a front foot defender. Under Manchester United, you have to be that. And look, we can go buy a new centre-back. Let's say we go buy Upamecano. If Upamecano can't play, he goes to Bailly. If Bailly's always injured, you can't rely on Bailly. So we go then back to Lindelof. Lindelof can't play with Maguire. Whereas I think if you have Lindelof, you put him with Upamecano, he's fine. You then put in Bailly next to him, he's going to be fine. You put then Maguire, he'll be bad. If you put, what's his name? Put Axel, fine. Mengi, fine. I think Harry Maguire's pure lack of pace means it's essential you have a really quick centre-back alongside. While Lindelof, he's not the quickest, but he's not slow. Meaning he can have just an equally as quick or as slow centre-back next to him and he'll probably be fine. And I think that is Harry Maguire's big issue at the moment. The players... Tuanzebe isn't trusted. Lindelof's too slow. I think Mengi's probably too slow. I think the only centre-back quick enough to play with Maguire is Bailly. And you can't rely on Bailly, unfortunately. 1-0 Bournemouth, 77th minute. Yeah. I mean, I'm not too surprised. Burnley have rotated quite heavily. If we look at that game, if I load up the FA Cup games. Look, it's not the strongest Burnley side, is it? I say 2-1 Man United. Greenwood and Van der Beek to score for United, and Declan Rice to score for West Ham. I don't know. If I get the West Ham team back up, look, Yarmolenko's a good player. I think Soucek is a danger. Soucek is a massive danger. He's incredible in the air, and we are useless in the air. He is the massive, massive danger today for West Ham. From corners. Fornals, he's a technical player. I don't know how good he is at corners. Cresswell, he's the man who'll be taking corners. He's fantastic. Who do you want from West Ham? Declan Rice every day. Declan Rice every single day. Soucek reminds me of a Fellaini. And they're different players, but he reminds me of a Fellaini type player where he'll win his headers. But I don't think technically he's as good as a Rice. He's a good player, Soucek. I think he's like Fellaini. He'll do well for a smaller team. I don't think he has the capability to step up to a Manchester City, an Arsenal even, really. If you consider Arsenal a step up at this point. But I would take Declan Rice. Who would you take? Well, everyone out of this West Ham team, who would you take at your club? Mate, I'm not saying come on your irons. I've just said it. Brilliant. My feelings, come on. Cavani going to score a double today, and Martial goal. Cavani's not on the bench. He's on the bench, isn't he? Yeah. Cavani's on the bench. I don't think he'll come on and score twice because we need a good DM. We do need a good DM. For me, Declan Rice wouldn't actually be my preference. Declan Rice is a fantastic player, but I wouldn't go get him. I think for one, you'll overpay for him, and two, I would prefer Wilfred Ndidi from Leicester. You seem to think we will see... I think we will. Well, if we're doing well and we're winning the game, I think we'll see Diallo. And I'm looking forward to seeing Diallo. He's ripped it up in the under-23s. I think he's got 3 goals, 3 assists and 2 appearances at the under-23 level. Get him playing. And look, I would have taken him to Everton and I would have taken him to Southampton. I think when we brought on Dan James, that would have been the perfect time to bring on Diallo. I think bringing him into an FA Cup game could be a bit dangerous. But if we're winning the game, bring him on. I wouldn't bring Cavani on today. Unless we need him, I wouldn't bring Cavani on today. I wouldn't. Same with Bruno, really. I wouldn't bring him on. For me, the subs should be Diallo, Williams, and Axel. Actually, yeah. Actually, I take that back, actually. I would bring Bruno on. I'd bring on Brandon Williams for Wan-Bissaka, Diallo on for Rashford, and I'd bring on Bruno for Matic. And I'd drop Donny van de Beek deeper. I think, like I've said this before, I keep saying this. Realistically, Donny van de Beek's long-term position, especially while Pogba's injured, is going to be deeper alongside Bruno. Let them play together a bit and let them start building a partnership together. £5 on Jay Lings doing a Fortnite dance. Jay Lings can't play because he's only on loan from us, unfortunately. But I always wonder, especially when they're loan players, who do they support in this game? Do they support... Obviously, Lingard's a Manchester United fan. He's from Manchester United. Like, from Manchester. He's obviously a Man United player. Does he support Man United today? Or does he support West Ham today? Obviously, the club he's currently playing for. But I'm quite looking forward to this game. I think we should win it. We should win it. And then we obviously go to West Brom on Sunday, Valentine's Day. Girlfriend's going to kill me watching that. So, if you don't see me after the West Brom game, just know my girlfriend has killed me for watching and streaming on Valentine's Day. But, look, I think we need to win this competition. We need to win something. I think the Premier League was the thing we should have focused on. I think we let ourselves down. Oh, hi, even to protect you. Thank you, Charlie. Thank you. Yeah, so I think Premier League was what we should have focused on. We've obviously let that slip. We're like 8 points behind Man City now. That's too much. That's far too many points to really make up. Especially if we don't beat Manchester City when we play them. So Matic is as slow as Lindelof. We are going to be ruined. I'd rather have Phil Jones in. No. Lindelof isn't that slow. Lindelof is, I would say, he's an average pace centre-back. It's just, for me, Harry Maguire is so slow that having an average pace centre-back isn't good enough. You have to have a really quick one. Like, you look at John Stones and Ruben Diaz at Manchester City. Neither of them are especially quick. They're just both average pace centre backs. Whereas we have an average pace one and a really slow one, which doesn't work. The way I see it, sort of thing, is let's say it's like a percentage. You have to get to 100%. Harry Maguire is, let's say, 30%. Lindelof is 50%. So you're missing 20%. Bailly is 70%. So, whereas Ruben Diaz and Stones are like 50-50. So because they're both average pace, they fit that bar for the 100%. Whereas Lindelof and Maguire, they only fit 80. Because Maguire is 30, while Lindelof's 50. If that makes sense. But they're showing highlights of Declan Rice. Do I care about Declan Rice? What I would say is we have to be aware of Aaron Cresswell today. He's going to get forward. He's got a great technique. Good from a free kick, corner, can whip a ball in. He's a fantastic left back for me. And he will cause issues with putting balls into the box. Declan Rice is a traitor. He's a Chelsea fan, isn't he? Playing at West Ham. Left Ireland to play for England. I think he's got a lot of haters, but he's got a lot of admirers as well, Declan Rice. He's a fantastic player. But what's everyone's score prediction? I went for a 2-0. Right. I'm Irish. I'd get Roy Keane on him. I think Roy Keane quite likes him. But look, I've got the United shirt on from, is it the 15-16 season where we actually won the FA Cup? I think I wore it when we played Liverpool as well. I'll wear this throughout our FA Cup run. Try and get us to the final. But look, about Alex Telles starting today. I think it was the right choice to start Telles. Luke Shaw this year has been incredible. And he needed a rest, so I'm happy he's finally got that rest. I think they're going to do a Luke Shaw interview here. So I'll put these on. Wait for it. 3-0 Ham is Jay Lings to show why he's contended for the Ballon d'Or with a hat trick. Jay Lings isn't in the squad. So here we've got an interview with Shaw. He said there was a lot of times people doubted him, but he didn't let that affect him, and he got on with it, and because he wanted to prove himself at one of the biggest clubs in the world. And you got to respect Luke Shaw. He's been through a lot of hate, but he's got on with it, and he's become a quality player. So Luke Shaw isn't given an interview. He's getting a job, mate. Mate. Luke, this idea Luke Shaw is fat is it's a joke. It's muscle. Like you look at Eddie Horn right now. If I get him up, Eddie Hall. Look at that. That is pure muscle. That from Eddie Hall. That's what Shaw's like. That's what Shaw is like. Obviously, he's not. It's not that much muscle, but just because he looks big doesn't mean he's fat. He's just got a lot of muscle, and he's always been a big lad. Hello, Rob. How are we today? What's your score prediction today, Rob? Obviously, this game is on BBC One for those in the UK. 2-1. Can we get a score? Who's scoring? Look, we've got about 10 minutes to kick off. I'm looking forward to this. I have to say. Plus, bragging rights. My dad and my brother are West Ham fans, so imagine I can beat them. That would be fantastic to put in the group chat. Rashford, Greenwood, Sushek. I could see Souček. I think, like I said earlier, Souček will cause us a problem. His height, his heading ability, fantastic, and that's what Manchester United can't defend. Well, they're just showing highlights of Man United defending. And I'm so they've shown the Sheffield United goal again. It's so infuriating. What are they saying? Are they trying to blame David De Gea for these goals? Here's that Everton goal again. I said in my piece, Harry Maguire, what the fuck are you doing? It's not 37 degrees inside, Luck. Sure, it's 140 inside Luke Shaw because he's sweating after his. United, mate, come on. Defense gives me uncertainties today. Look, I think our best defender this year has been Shaw. He's not playing. I think West Ham lack a bit of pace going forward. I don't think Yarmolenko's the quickest. Bowen is very good. I'm actually thinking about it. I'm actually quite concerned for Telles today. We saw Telles play last time we played West Ham in that, was it 3-1 win? 3-2 was it? Something like that. And Telles was absolutely run ragged by Bowen. Bowen was fantastic that day. Could we see more of the same? Maguire and Lindelof again. Yeah, I know. It's a fucking issue. It's a big issue. Also, a question that a lot of people have been asking recently. This is the FA Cup give Tuanzebe a game. I would have played Tuanzebe. Here's Ollie. Yeah, I know. He said he's happy with Greenwood. Ollie, he's happy with Greenwood. He said he's got good work ethic and whatever. And we can't let West Ham dominate a game and be so good as they were last time they played here. Which I agree with both. Fair. I think Greenwood could have a look. Greenwood's a fantastic player. He's 19 years old and was already playing at the very top level for Manchester United. You get a slow start, but I think he's getting back into gear. But I agree. I hope we do get to see Diallo today. But I was gonna say before Ollie started, Declan Rice isn't rubbish. Declan Rice is class. But what I was gonna say before Ollie started speaking, recently a lot of people have been debating: did we sell? Good. Did we sell our best centre back in the summer in Chris Smalling? Did we sell Chris Smalling, and is he our best centre back? Because to me, we probably did. Look, there's no doubt Chris Smalling was never good on the ball. Never good on the ball. But he was a good defender. I think he would improve our centre. Put on Brandon Williams. I wouldn't bring Williams on today. Actually, yes, I would. I would bring on Williams today. You're right. I would put Williams on today. But yeah, so I think Chris Smalling. I think he's quicker than both Lindelof and Maguire, and he was very dominant in the air. Chris Smalling, very dominant. Chris Smalling is a fantastic player. If he was better at passing the ball at the back, we wouldn't have brought Maguire. Maguire is good at playing out from the back and is fantastic in the air. That's why we signed Maguire. If Smalling was decent at passing out from the back, I think Chris Smalling would be playing instead of Maguire, and we would have saved ourselves £80 million. Finn should do the lineups the way he does. Manchester United don't. What do you mean I should do the lineups the way? What do you mean when I don't? What do you mean? Why are you not looking at my comments? I said I agree with you. I said I agreed that Brandon Williams should be put on. It's very important to be good with the ball. Like Man City versus. Oh, you mean like that? Like with the names on the side. See, I prefer this way. I don't. This is Manchester United. You get to see the formation and all that. I prefer it like this. I mean, you guys let me know how you prefer it. I prefer it with the actual players and whatever. I'm leaving because you're not. I am reading your comments, Nico. What are you going on about? I am. You said Rice is rubbish, which I disagreed with. You said put on Williams, and I agreed. Calm down, Nico. I'm reading your comments. I'm reading everybody's. But the players are walking out onto the pitch. Kick off any second now. My final thing on Maguire, and unless he has until the game starts, we need a winning clean sheet. I would agree. Is Maguire plays too much football. It's not fair that he plays so much football either. Brandon Williams is good. He's alright. I don't think he's amazing, but I mean, he definitely should be playing. Should get a bit more game time just to rest Wan-Bissaka, if anything, really. And it's the same with why I think Tuanzebe should have started over Maguire today. Maguire at his best is a very, very good centre-back. But we play him every single time he can. Maguire doesn't get a rest. Has Maguire ever actually been on Manchester United's bench? It's either he plays or he's not in the squad at all because he's injured. And I think he plays too much football. And you could say the same about Bruno, but look, Bruno's not playing today. Bruno's not in the squad today. He's on the bench today. He's getting a rest. Why is Harry Maguire not equally getting a rest? I think it's far too much football for Harry Maguire. Brandon Williams is good. Who is the sub goalkeeper today for Manchester United? Lee Grant. What's your score prediction, mate? I'm going for 2-0. What did you? You went for 2-1, Rob, didn't you? Yeah. Well, I guess he's the only defender not. No, Lindelof's not injury prone. United Live are going 3-0. But regardless of whether Harry Maguire's injury prone or not, you don't play him every game though, do you still? Bruno's not injury prone. He doesn't play every game. I mean, same goes for Rashford for me. I think he plays every game. I thought that's too much. I I assume you mean tough side to play, which I agree. I think they are a very good team. West Ham, underrated team. 2-0 Bournemouth all time. Fair enough. That's interesting. I don't know if I'm too surprised by that or not. Obviously, David Moyes coming back to his one of his old stomping grounds, where he obviously got sacked and replaced by Ryan. Little fist bump there to Michael Carrick. But kickoff any second now. Here's Yarmolenko just having a little run. And as Nico said, it is, of course, on BBC Sports. Do they take the knee in the FA Cup? They do. The winner of this game played Bournemouth. Do we? Ooh, I'll take a Bournemouth in the next round. We could do with an I don't want to say an easy tie in the next round, but realistically, it should be an easy tie in the next round. If we win this game, we should win. We should beat Bournemouth. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. There we go. That's pretty much bang on now. So, ball goes long, looking for Yarmolenko, out for a goal kick. I think. To be honest, it does it does sound familiar. I don't know. Yeah, I can't find it, but I think you are right. I think it is probably Bournemouth. What do you think of Donny van der Beek? I think Donny van der Beek should be playing more. I think he's a very good player. He came from Ajax. Incredible player. How long until the Champions League football and the Europa League football? I think they're back next week. I think Man United play Sociedad next week, I believe. Ball comes in. Matic deals with it and puts out for a corner. Matic pleading his innocence. I don't know what's been... Is it a corner? It's goal kick! Goal kick! Maguire goes into Rashford, Martial, Declan Rice. Nice play from Anthony Martial. Bowen. Rashford, Donny van der Beek drops it in to Tellez. Matches are so bad. Look, I think Matic was massively important to us at the end of last season. And he kind of just hasn't really been played at the start of this year. Poor ball from Fred. Looking for Rashford. Wan-Bissaka, good interception from Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka's looking like he's going to start well. Fred. Greenwood. Fred. I agree. Tellez is trash. Brandon Williams is better than... No. Brandon Williams is a right back. He's right footed. He played at left back last year, but he's a right back. That was shot. Oh, poor from Harry Maguire, but he wins it back. Yeah, I think that's very clear. Brandon Williams is a right back. He should be playing right back for United in games like this. If we play Bournemouth in the next round, Williams for me has to start. How much was Tellez? We got him for about 20 million. Well, you shouldn't be. No, he wasn't 65. He was 20. Brandon Williams is it? Well, I'm currently I'm watching on BBC Sports, so I'm bang on in time. Obviously, when you see it, you'll be a little bit behind because obviously the stream delay. But actually, while we're watching it, we're bang on because obviously the stream isn't like that, is it? There's instantly a little bit of delay. I think it's about 5-6 seconds delay due to the stream from from mine where I'm banging live to getting to you. Brandon is easy top 2 fullbacks in the world, next to Cedric, of course. Brilliant. What a guy. You tell us who scores only this. Well, I mean, by the time one of you guys, well, at least you should be. By the time one of you guys would have told me, I would have seen it anyway. But yes, as you said, if somehow you are seeing the game before me, don't say the score until I've said it. Matic takes it down. He goes poor ball in from looking for Tellez. Look, I want to see Matic have a good game. I think he hasn't been good enough recently, but like I said, he was important to us at the end of last season. And if he can have a good game, he can become someone we can then start relying on again this season. Terrific. But I think at the moment he's not someone you'd imagine you could call upon in the Premier League, could you? Tellez goes down the line to Rashford. Out for a goal kick. What matches will you stream for Champions League and Europa League, mate? I don't know. I'll obviously do the United versus Sociedad game. I'm obviously doing that. I might do Liverpool Leipzig, but I don't know. I can't actually remember any of the fixtures. At half time, we'll have a look at the Champions League fixtures if you remind me, and we can see which ones we might fancy doing. But Ogbono goes across to Craig Dawson. Kufau. Declan Rice. Fred wins it. Matic drops it into Tellez. Maguire. Matic. Sure. What do you think of Foden? Foden's incredible, isn't he? He's up there with the very best youngsters in the world. I think him alongside Greenwood, Mount's looking very good at the moment. Mount probably less so. Saka, I would add to the list of Greenwood and Foden. They could go on to become incredible players, incredible top players. Would he be in your Euro squad? He would be. You'd have to consider him. I would put him in. For me, he has to be in there over Mount, probably over Maddison as well. Werner is trash, but Haaland is better than him. I think Haaland's incredible. I don't think. Look, Werner's had a poor start to his life at Chelsea, but he's getting better now under Thomas Tuchel. And look, I think in the end we will end up seeing what he's all about. Good play from Martial. Is that not a foul? Not a foul on Martial. But I think, look, he's been doing quite well in the Sheffield United game. Won a penalty against Spurs. Timo Werner. I would be quietly happy about Timo Werner recently if I was a Chelsea fan. Sancho is better than Vinicius Junior. I mean, I haven't seen much of Vinicius Junior, but I don't think he's that good. But I don't watch enough Real Madrid to know really. But I would say Sancho is better than Vinicius Junior. But here comes West Ham. Good interception. Fred goes into Greenwood. And United will go long now. Rashford, poor ball. Kufau. Is that Kufau? Goes into Yarmolenko. He's miles off. Tellez as well. Goes back to the keeper. What about you, mate? Sancho is so overrated. I don't think Sancho is overrated. What do you mean? What about you? I'm probably better than Vinicius Junior. I think Sancho last year was incredible, and his numbers suggested that too. There's a reason Dortmund did so well, and why this year when he's having an off season, then they've massively dropped. Rashford. This annoys me about Marcus Rashford. I've said it so many times. Why does he always try and knuckleball it? Man United will play Man. I don't think we will. I'm pretty sure. Was it United? Whatever United Live said was true. I seem to remember Man United versus Bournemouth being something. Rashford. Or from Rashford. Uh, yeah. There we go. He comes alongside Bournemouth. Yeah, but we'll play Bournemouth in the quarterfinal if we win this game. Man City will win the league. I agree. I think he will. Best streamer, and thank you, Nico. Thank you. Your praise is always greatly appreciated, and thank you all for tuning in. As always, it is greatly appreciated. If you are enjoying the stream, please do like and subscribe if you are new and you haven't already, and please do share the stream. Where is your food and drink, mate? I've got a bag of custard creams here, and I did have a drink, which I've now finished. But I will fill that up at half time. Tellez into Rashford. Goes back into Alex Tellez. Tellez finds Anthony Martial. Martial's in. Good block. Or saved by Fabianski. Or Bono. It was one of the two. Fantastic defending. Bonas goes down hurt. Really good play from Manchester United. Happy shopping. No, Tesco's. Tesco's, mate. But good play from Rashford. Found Tellez. Good run by Martial. And it's terrific defending. He hits it first time, Martial, and it's a fantastic. And Martial just catches him. Unlucky. Really good play from Manchester United. Fantastic defending. I don't think Martial can do much more than that, to be honest. It's just good defending. Who will Manchester United sign in the next window, mate? Oh, who knows? Apparently, we're looking at. I think we'll go back after for Sancho. I think we shouldn't go and get Sancho. We got Diallo, who, if we get Sancho, Diallo won't have a future, unfortunately, because there is a thing of having too many top quality youngsters. You don't spend 35 million on Diallo, just go there and replace him next season with 90 million. But I think we will look at Sancho. Apparently, we're going to look at defender. I doubt we will really. Maybe a DM. It's going to be. I don't think we'll look at many players, to be honest. But Bonner looks like in a bit of pain. Man City Messi can leave for free at the end of this season. They won't even have to spend 300 million. Messi. If Man City gets Messi, then they'll win the league again. Stretcher's coming on. Look like Ogbonna will have to come off. That's unfortunate for Angelo Ogbonna and West Ham. He's having a good season, Ogbonna, and unfortunately will have to come off. Lingard's in the stands watching both teams. He's got his gloves the wrong way round. I think he's got Man United gloves on. Apparently, Man City and Chelsea are looking at Haaland. Yeah, everyone will be looking at Haaland. No one's gonna be like, you know what, lads, I don't want Haaland. Apart from maybe Spurs. I'm just ahead of you, mate. Like I said, Nika, it will be the fact that the stream adds a delay, but when I'm watching it and when you're watching it, it'll be bang on. Doesn't he have a release clause? I believe his release clause is next summer, not this summer. Ball comes in from the corner, falls to Fred on the edge. Fred looks to put it back in, poor ball. Seconds ahead of the timer, Dan James. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it will be about 7 seconds. That's about the same as the delay on the stream. The stream adds. Yeah. That's kind of the delay the stream adds. So if it's that, then what I'm actually watching live and what you're watching live is actually the same. It just, the stream adds the 7-second delay. Bellingham's a fantastic player. Bowen cuts in. Lovely ball out to Aaron Cresswell. Yarmolenko turns. Good block by Lindelof. Matic goes into Greenwood. And can we break? Aubameyang sent a homophobic tweet. Did he? I haven't seen it. I hope he hasn't. I haven't seen it, but if he has, that's diabolical, isn't it? Poor from Fred. Fred's passing today has not been good enough so far, but Taz puts the ball in. Martial takes it down really well. Gives it to Greenwood. Great block. Brilliant play from Anthony Martial. Really good play from Martial for me. Took it down his chest really well and laid Greenwood off fantastically. And it's just a fantastic block from the West Ham player. Unpopular opinion, Mason Greenwood is a better finisher than Fred. I don't think that's unpopular, mate. I don't think that's unpopular. I don't think anyone's thinking, oh, I put Fred up top today. Terrific finisher. Really, really good play from Martial there inside the box. Gave it to Greenwood. And Diop has now come on for Ogbonna. Harry Maguire. Go on, Maguire. He goes across to Lindelof. Greenwood gets in there before Cresswell. Greenwood does well and fouled by Cresswell. Free kick. Diop off Kouyaté on. Kouyaté's at Crystal Palace. Are you streaming tomorrow, mate? I thought about it. I don't know if I will for certain, but I thought about doing the Tottenham Everton game. Tuchek looks to go forward. Foul by Tellez. Free kick to West Ham. Do it, please, mate. D1, you're not funny anymore, mate. The fact that it's Tottenham really puts me off because Tottenham are a boring watch, and I'm definitely going to be doing almost definitely going to be doing the Man City versus Tottenham game. And if I'm doing that game, can I do back-to-back Tottenham games? Well, it'll be back-to-back-to-back, wouldn't it, really? I did the Tottenham-Chelsea game. That Tottenham-Chelsea game really put me off the idea, to be honest. D1, none of that nonsense for me. Everton are better than Spurs, mate. Well, yeah, that might be true, but it doesn't change the fact Mourinho will just park the bus. Lovely ball out from Maguire to Tellez. Tellez looks from Martial, but poor. Rodriguez is injured for the whole season, I think, mate. No, he's not. James Rodriguez ain't injured. I don't think he is. I can't remember him getting injured. I think I would have seen that somewhere. Foul on Lindelof. Fred. Van der Beek. Goes into Wan-Bissaka. Sure. Not sure. Fred. Van der Beek. Back to Wan-Bissaka. Do you think McSauce is good? I think McTominay's strengths are going forward. I think defensively he's terrible. I think he gets beaten too easily. I don't think he's amazing in the tackle. Going forward, I think he has a pretty good shot on him. I think he's a good dribble. He's good runner. I think he's a powerful runner. But defensively, I don't think he's good enough. McTominay should play in the Pogba role. Get him forward for me. I don't think he's a good defender at all. Jay Rodriguez against Manchester United when he got subbed off. I remember him getting subbed off, but injured a full season. I don't know about that. I mean, if he is, fair enough. I'll have to have a look. Rashford. You're getting them because they're both South American. I don't know who you meet. Jay Rodriguez is English. Not Alan is back, mate. Stop trolling. He's out for 3 weeks. Yeah, Alan. He's a good player. I think it'll be a boost for. Unless you mean Alan is the South American you're on about. But yeah, Alan's a fan. Alec being back is a big boost for Everton. I think he's arguably your best midfielder, isn't he? Diop. Press well. Wan-Bissaka's up field to press. Greenwood to pressing Ogbonna. Ogbonna goes down the line and out. It's not out. Yarmolenko's now just put it out. Lindelof into Harry Maguire. Him and Diame are good with Andre. Diame? People are saying he's for the whole season, mate. KDB Bruno. I don't know. This season, I would say over their careers, obviously you have to give it to Kevin De Bruyne. I think this season it's hard to say. It's hard to say anyone's really had a better season than Bruno Fernandes for me. There's a reason he's picked up so many Player of the Month awards. He's probably going to get Player of the Year. Rashford. Rashford has a shot. Poor from Marcus Rashford there. It was right at Craig Dawson. Just smacked him square in the face. Nico says, mate, after everything he says, you're forgetting D1 is a troll. Everyone he speaks isn't true. No, I do not support. That's a lie, TJ. We love a troll, though. We love a troll. As much as it is annoying, but some of the things D1 does come out with sometimes is quite funny. Nico Williams. Good tackle from Donny van der Beek. Greenwood. Wan-Bissaka. Donny van der Beek. Poor from Donny van der Beek, but he's battling to win it back. Wan-Bissaka. Poor from Wan-Bissaka. Noble. Tellez. Martial. Rashford. Rashford spins Noble so easily there. Good play from Rashford. Finds Greenwood. 1v1 with Cresswell. Puts it into the box. Poor. Was that? I don't know if that was a shot or what. What does the mean? Nico, you're waffling. Waffling means like you're laughing, you're lying, or making stuff up. What's on Aaron Van Bissaka? Aaron Van Bissaka, class player. Maguire, Matic goes out to Alex Tellez. Tellez looks to put it in, but Bowen blocks the cross. Rob is a good thing. Tellez goes into Harry Maguire. Rob, by any chance, are you Rob Green, the former West Ham goalkeeper? Most famous moment in his career being letting the ball slip through his hands at the 2010 World Cup. Maguire goes across to Lindelof. Van der Beek back to Lindelof. Bruno Fernandes on the bench. He's waiting to. He wants to come on and make a difference. Remember, against Uruguay, I can't remember about. It's, I don't know if you're joking or not, but he did it against USA. Matic, Fred, back to Matic. Matic, lovely ball out to Anthony Martial, running, cuts inside, finds Marcus Rashford, back to Martial, volley! Deflected off of Mark Noble's big head. Bad moment. Stream Chelsea versus Atletico Madrid. Oh, that could be a good game. D1, you're a twat. You really are a twat, mate, ain't you? You are a twat. Tallage will take this corner. Hello. Marcus Rashford. Fred. Whoa, 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 whoa. D1, none of that, please. None of that. What the fuck was that? Another corner for United. Right, Tallage will take this corner. Tallage puts the ball into the box. Lindelof! Oh! So close! Just off the outside of the post. Greenwood. 1v1 with Rice. Cuts inside, puts the ball in. Well defended. Bowen just clears it out. Nico told me he had a girlfriend called Lucy Rose. Is that you? He absolutely did not, did he? Martial wins it. None of this abuse. None of this abuse. Oh, it was a fantastic save, I think, by Fabianski. D1, mate. You're not funny. Well, you are funny, but not in this instance. Lovely play from Rashford. Donny van der Beek on the edge of the box. Deflected over. Really good play from Rashford. Rashford's had a really good game. Really good game today, Marcus Rashford. Tellez fantastic. Martial, I think he made a good run to pull the defender away. Oh, it's an incredible save by Fabianski. It's not a great. It's actually a really poor header from Lindelof. It just deflects. Anyway, goal. Fabianski has the ball in his hands. Nico, I don't think you can call him a dog. I don't think you can call the man a dog. Right, Kufal with a throw for West Ham. Goes looking for Bowen. Tellez wins it. Soucek. Lindelof just takes down his chest. Poor from Lindelof. But it falls back to Dean Henderson, who just picks it up. Mate, D1, I'm gonna have to time you up for a bit, mate. I'll give you one last chance. Calm yourself, or you'll get timed out. Relax. Maguire. Martial, back to Maguire. And this is a problem. Look how deep Anthony Martial is having to drop back. Wan-Bissaka. Lovely ball from Wan-Bissaka into Greenwood. Diop does well. And it's out for a throw. Not a throw, a goal kick. Not timeout Nico. Greenwood's doing so. Yeah, Greenwood's having a fun game so far. D1, last chance. Don't stop taking the piss. Stop being a colossal dick. Martial. Nah, Martial's a striker for me. I think Martial reads the game really well. I think someone had to drop in there. I think the issue is that it's Martial having to do it, not Van der Beek. I think Cavani probably does the same thing there. Van der Beek is a right. He's not a right wing. He can play right wing. Van der Beek's a midfielder. Maguire goes down the line. Fred picks it up. Go on, Fred. Fred. Marcus Rashford. Martial picks it up out on the left. Telles. Power. Just not the greatest of crosses. Just a lot of power in it, and it's easily dealt with. Good in the air. Oh, Harry Maguire at striker, good in the air. I mean, I said this on Twitter. For me, there's a difference between winning a lot of headers and being good in the air. I think Harry Maguire is really bad in the air, but he wins a lot of headers. Yeah, I know. I saw that. But, yeah. So, Maguire wins loads of headers, but how many times do you think he actually directs it where he wants it to go? The amount of headers he makes that he wins in the box, but he scored twice? I don't think he's very good in the air. I think he just wins a lot of headers. Martial made a good run into the box there. Poor ball. Jacob Harry Maguire. Oh, yeah. It's on his wiki page, isn't it? Harry. Fred. Telles. What the fuck was that from Telles? Henderson has had nothing to do so far, mate. Yeah, I agree, he hasn't. Which is good. I don't think Fred's had a good game. Cresswell. Declan Rice. Goes across to Dawson. Goes along. Telles deals with it. Kufal knocks it out for a throw. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, his real name is Charles. D1, you had a bad game. D1, real name is James. Fred. Wan-Bissaka. Greenwood. Back to Fred. Fred turns out. Fucking hell, Fred. Fred's been awful today. Fucking hell. Oh, they're in here. Bowen. Telles does really well on the cover. Telles has had a good start to this game. Well, good game. We're half hour in, aren't we? When do you want that FIFA 21 match? When the fixtures start drying up a bit more. Nico, do you have Twitter? My name is not Alfie. I can confirm. That's also not the channel name. Alright, so yeah, when you get it, go into the link, go into the description and follow me on Twitter. And we can sort it out there. Shut up before I slap you, mate. I'm going to get timed out because of you. Go on, Rashford. Martial. Fred. Martial. Lindelof. Wan-Bissaka. Fred. Fred looks for Rashford. Good deception by Noble. And West Ham can now break. Bowen. Bowen. Donny van der Beek does well defensively. Not you, Rob. You're cool. What did I do, my G? Be a worse version of me. You don't know how to troll. Stop. Sorry. All right, Soucek. Well played by Tellez out for a corner to West Ham. And look, this is going to be interesting. We'll see how good we can deal with this. Soucek obviously going to be a big danger for us. It'd be interesting to see what they do. Most teams against us will stick everyone on our goalkeeper and just stick it right on his head. Will West Ham do the same? No. Bowen will take the corner. Surprised Cresswell isn't taking this, to be honest, but it will be Bowen. He's trolled him. Ball comes in. Rice flicks it. Martial heads clear. Diop has gone into the back of Martial. Both in a bit of pain. Both holding their heads, but I imagine they'll be alright. Martial went up for it. Won the header. And Diop has just come in. I imagine it'll be alright, but it's a good header from Martial. Nice and brave. Won the ball. Well played. Erling Nico Williams. His name. Stop, mate. You're. Alright. Right. Stop this cow business. Stop calling each other dogs or cows. Stop that. Stop the toxicity. Or yeah. Stop going at each other. Banter's alright, but starting calling people cows and stuff, that's not it. Just get on. Ooh. Master has a lump in his head. Well, it looked like he did at least. Martial and Diop jogging back to the halfway line to come back for when they're allowed to come back on. Here they are back on. They're both alright, which is good. Right. What? Just while this first half is going, what do we all make of that? I assume we've all seen that William Saliba video. What the fuck has happened there? Do we all know? Rob, you've seen it. What is happening? How often do you guys go into a change? Is that the French guy? Yeah. How often have you guys gone into a changing room and just seen your mate just wanking off? And then, not only just that, decides to get his phone out and start fucking filming it. What's going on in that French changing room? Mental. What's going on? The only search it up on YouTube, you can watch it. You can probably find it on YouTube. What I find strange, well, it's not the strangest bit. Well, a bit strange. If you watch the video, Saliba has sent it to someone on Snapchat, meaning someone on Snapchat had received that and thought, yeah, let me screen record that quickly. Yeah, exactly. They're all just there, just sat around. Yeah, well, he just got his knob out, just wanking himself off. What? Lindelof goes long, looking for Rashford. Rashford can't take it down. Is this a football stream? What? What's going on? Nico, we'll talk about whatever. There's nothing really going on about football. William Saliba's a footballer. Just smacked my mic. Right, here is West Ham and the ball. Dawson, Kufau. Out for a throw. Up the Peterborough United. Let's go. Right. So, are we going to take this throw then, West Ham? No, not fancying it. Right. Yup. Yarmolenko just played the shittest ball in football history. What the fuck was that? That pass from Yarmolenko makes Fred look like fucking prime Andrea Pirlo. Bloody hell, Yarmolenko. But here is Kufau. He goes into Soucek. He puts the ball in. Cresswell on the edge of the box. Goes across Declan Rice. Nico is awful. Awful. Fornals. Yarmolenko took it down his chest. Looked like he was going to try and volley it to like the other side of the pitch. And he was near to our box. He volleyed it close into his own half. Oh, he's fucking awful. It's unexplainable that's how bad it was. Soucek. Matic does well. Up against Soucek and he's out for a goal kick. 2 minutes left plus whatever added time we get here. Yes, Nico, you can have the job. Don't know what job, but you can have the job. Lindelof. Wan-Bissaka. Lovely turn from Donny van der Beek. And he wins a throw. Which he takes quickly into Greenwood. Greenwood fouled by Cresswell and wins free kick to Manchester United. I mean, Ollie's doing a good job right now. Nico, you are an Everton fan. I feel like you might sabotage us if we gave you the job. So I'm going to say no. Book Mark Noble for that. Off the ball. Needless. Book him. I can't see their comments. What comments? I don't think you'd want to become Everton manager. I'm sure you're a fantastic. You'd be a fantastic manager, Nico. But I don't think you'd be better than Carlo Ancelotti. He's kind of been around the world and knows what he's talking about when it comes to management. Lovely ball from Matic into Donny. Oh, he laid Martial on his left foot. I think he was offside though. He has got... Martial has got a big lump on his head, doesn't he? Yeah, I think... Oh, yeah. It's not 3 minutes of added time. It's not a terrible ball inside from Van de Beek to Martial. He was surrounded. I think it was probably on his right. If it was Greenwood, it'd been better because it was a good chance for a left-footed player. Fred, Martial, foul by Soucek. Well played, Martial. I blocked D1 and Rob for a little bit. Then I will unblock them. Nico talk. Fair enough. Fair enough, Nico. Fred. Lovely ball from Fred. Looking for Donny. Just overhit a little bit. So we've got about 2 minutes left of this half. What do we all make of it? Great tackle from Fred on Declan Rice. 4 nows for Declan Rice. Rob, he'll unblock you when he wants to. It's not up to me to decide when he gets blocked. Who he blocks and when he decides to unblock you all. Good tackle from, good interception from Wan-Bissaka. I think he's had a good game, Wan-Bissaka. I think Donny van de Beek, he's playing fairly high. I think he needs to start dropping a little bit deeper. Yarmolenko puts a good ball in. Soucek takes it down. 4 now. Poor volley. Lindelof. Fred just clears it out. Greenwood takes down really well. Nice play from Greenwood. Oh, lovely spin from Mason Greenwood. Oh, Mason. Declan Rice now does well. Good half, but Martial should come off for Diallo. No, he shouldn't come off. I think that the front line's played well. Martial nearly an assist for what's his name? For Greenwood. Yeah, I'd agree it's a little bit boring, but it's one of them games where look, West Ham are sitting deep, not giving you much. So look, they've got 3 defensive midfielders realistically on the pitch in Soucek, Noble, and Rice. They're going to be hard to beat, and we're without our best creator in Bruno. Van de Beek's come in out of the cold. Not much he can really like. This is what a lot of us have been talking about. You need to play Van de Beek more because he comes into games out of the cold, so he's not going to be at his very best. And there is half time. Half time. Manchester United 0, West Ham 0 here in the 5th round of the FA Cup. I think Fred's had a poor game. I have to say, I think Fred has had a poor game. It could be extra time, mate. I don't think it will go to extra time. Man United being comfortably the better team. We've just not really created much. I think we will improve on that, though. I think second half is there for us to go win. We're at home. We know this is a competition we want to win, so let's go win it. That reminds me, Nico, I will look at the Champions League fixtures for you. So, Barcelona versus PSG. That could be interesting. So the games I'll probably do. I might watch Barcelona PSG should be a good game, so I'll probably watch that. Then that game, maybe Atletico Madrid versus Chelsea, but I definitely watch PSG Barcelona. And I don't think there's any good Europa League games, are there? I don't think I'm going to be watching any Europa League games. I think Man United are the only good game in the Europa League. But regardless, that's a good game. That'll be boring. Tottenham will easily win. PSV, that not really interesting. That'll be fairly easy for Leicester, you'd imagine. Ajax, Lille could be decent. Arsenal, Benfica, maybe. But yeah, your only Europa League game I'm watching is Man United. No, Kim. Thanks, mate. No urgency from the United players at all in Europa League as well. Yeah. Look, we've had a few chances. Donovan de Beek there. There was a Greenwood chance. Martial when he went through and Ogbonna made that incredible challenge. Look, there's a lot of. We've had. It's been a game, a few chances, but we have created a few, and we will score in the end. Can I have a shout on your next video, mate? I gave you one in the last two, mate. So you probably won't get one. If I'm being honest, you probably won't get one, but maybe. You're gonna have if I start giving shout outs to everyone, then no, I gave you in both. I gave you one in the Premier League preview when I right at the start, and then I gave you one right at the start of the Man United preview. I gave you one in both, mate. But yeah, can I have a shout out to my OnlyFans? Yep, everybody go tune it in and check out DJ Salty's OnlyFans for the saltiest surprise you're ever gonna meet. But look, they're showing highlights of Donny van der Beek here. I think Donny, he's playing a bit too high. I tell you a problem we have. I'll load the 3 up. So we have Fred. We have Matic. And we have Van der Beek. So Donny van der Beek. So Matic. I need to make him smaller still. Right. So look, these are where we've got them lined up. But what's really happening is they're dropping a little bit deeper, while Donny van der Beek is playing more advanced. You have so much space here, in which we just don't have the ball, which means Martial. If I get Martial up. I think Martial is finding himself. He's the one dropping in. When realistically, you want Donny van der Beek to be the one dropping in. But I don't think he's having a bad game. I think Fred's passing has been off, but at the same time, what we're doing here, we're expecting Fred to be Paul Pogba. Fred isn't Paul Pogba. Neither's, and I think that's partly the issue. We're expecting Fred to be able to do these long balls and create everything when he's not that man. He's not that player to do that. I didn't see it on your man. I should have read. Well, I mean, I'm almost certain I did. If I didn't, then sorry, but I'm pretty sure I did. I thought I did it at the start. I might have forgot to. If I did, apologies. But I am now quickly going to go get myself a drink. Get involved in the live chat down below and let me know what you think of the game so far. Hello, I'm back. I'm just gonna tweet out the stream. Uh, oh. There we go. Stream has been tweeted. So, what do we all make of that first half? I would largely go along with what NG said. Did he say it was? Who else said it was a bit of a boring game? And Rob, bit of boring game. Players at times lacked a bit of urgency, but look, we've been the better side, and if any teams looks likely to win this, it's us, which is what we want to see. I think we will get improved in the second half. I think something has to be done. Something has to change. I would leave the front line really. I would probably take Matic or Fred off. For Bruno, that's a change I'd probably make. Apart from that, I don't think you change it to all that much, to be honest. I don't think it's been a bad game. Have you got your food and drink? Yep, I got myself. I refilled my drink. Cheers to you lot. Can you do this Man City versus Fulham Swansea game? Absolutely not. That will be such a boring game. That would be a bore fest. Especially tomorrow. That's Wednesday. I must have better things to do on a Wednesday than watch Man City batter Swansea. When does the league? If we were playing, if in the next round we were playing City or Swansea, I would happily watch him. But because we're not playing him in the quarterfinals, there's no point in me watching it. I hope Swansea will win, but realistically, we know Man City will win it, and they'll go to the quarterfinals against whoever they're playing, win that game, probably somehow face us in the semi-final, and then beat us. It's going to snow today, I think. I mean, it was snowing yesterday night, and it's not snowing now. But at Old Trafford, it's been snowing during the game. Can you stream Everton versus Spurs? Like I said earlier, I'm considering it. I don't know whether I will for 100%, but I've looked into it. I've looked into it. But whether I will do it 100% or not, I don't know yet. No, Wilfred Bonny will score some goals for Swansea. Come on, Wilfred Bonny. Score some goals for Swansea. He goes wild, wild, wild. We go wild, wild, wild. I imagine Josh King will start in that game, to be honest. Actually, do I? I think Carlo Ancelotti wants to win a trophy next season. Well, this season. And I think the FA Cup's their only opportunity to. So, I'll be surprised if they don't go quite strong. We love us a bit. What do you think the alliance will be, mate? I think both teams will start fairly strong. Right, second half is about to begin. Fred and Donny's still on the pitch. I don't think we've made any subs at half time. Unless Matic has come off. There's Mark. It's definitely snowing at Old Trafford now. There's Ahmed Diallo. He's not come on yet. Who will be the players, mate? I don't know. Olsen and goal. Holgate, Mina, Keane, Digne, Tom Davis, Gomez. Is Andrew Corey? Is Sigurdsson sit? No, he's not. Cavani's not on. I reckon Everton will play a fairly similar squad / team as they did against Manchester United. Oh, Johnson is on. Johnson is coming on for West Ham for Jarrod Bowen. I don't know if that's an injury thing because Johnson is a fullback. It is now. It's shitting it down at Old Trafford with rain. Not rain, snow. Is it okay if I call the scores before you? No, don't call the scores before. I mean, you shouldn't be able to, but preferably not. We don't. Anyway, Donny van de Beek will take kickoff. No changes for Manchester United. I don't know what we're going to see in the second half from West Ham. Is Kufau just going to go play a bit higher up? Ryan Fredericks is on for Kufau. Ryan Fredericks will play right wing then. There's a different right hand side for West Ham. No, Kufau's on centre back. Alright, so they've gone 5 at the back. Why did they take Diop off? Me and Donny van de Beek, we go way back. So, yeah, Diop's been subbed off! Oh my god, Diop, who came on as a sub, has now been subbed off. Classic David Moyes. Just kick. I imagine. Yeah, you're about 7 seconds behind. You're bang on with me. Because that 7 seconds is the stream delay, nothing to do with what I can do. Yeah, again, that would be because of the stream delay. Look, guys, if you're not on the same time as me, just pause your game, pause your telly, and sync them up. Soucek. Diop got concussion, did he? If that's if. Oh, yeah, it might be actually. Yeah, you're probably right. I mean, I'm fairly surprised Martial stayed on. Martial had a big old bump on his head. Yarmolenko's down off the pitch. He's off the pitch, so the referee can't stop it. Why are we knocked out for him? It is snowing, you're right. Yarmolenko looks in a lot of pain. It looks like he'll have to come off. Obviously, that means West Ham have made all 3 changes. Does that mean Yarmolenko, if he has to come off, do they not? Can they not bring someone else on? Or is the concussion sub still a thing? Well, no, not still a thing. A thing in the FA Cup. So obviously he is now in the Premier League, and if Diop did come off, what's his name? With Bowen. Well, play from Tellez. Or from what? What have you given there, ref? In the FA Cup, you get 4 subs because of COVID. Do you? Fair enough. But yeah, 5 makes more sense than 4. That make. Oh, I think I remember it from last round. Actually, yeah, I think you're right. I think I remember Liverpool making all 5. Right. Nice play here. Johnson puts the ball in. Soucek with a chance. Harry Maguire deals with it. Wan-Bissaka. Greenwood. Wan-Bissaka. Ball down the line. Rice wins it. No, 5 mate, not 4. Yeah. 5 makes a bit more sense than 4. That's how many subs we had at the end of last season, wasn't it? Fred, out to Tellez. Stones has gone to Manchester United for 10 million. He hasn't now, has he? Maguire. Lindelof. Matic. Lindelof. Out to Wan-Bissaka. We're just knocking it around the back here, really. Not much going on, but we find Greenwood here. Wan-Bissaka made some sort of an overlap. One electric. Fred. Van der Beek. Greenwood. Back to Van der Beek. Matic. You won't be. You won't be. I'll be slightly ahead of you. I'm not saying that, Nico. Right, Tellez. Matic. Lovely ball looking for Donny van der Beek. Well intercepted by, I think it's Mark Noble. If you're 10 seconds ahead of me, fine. I'm in dead in line with the game, with the actual game. But look, if your stream, if you're what you're seeing on your telly is different to the number on the stream, just pause your telly, pause whatever, however you're watching the game, sync them up, and you'll be good to go. That's the best way to watch these streams. Maguire. Lindelof. Tellez. Why can't you? Lindelof. I'm 2 seconds ahead of the stream stopwatch. Yeah, and on the stream that'll be about 6 seconds behind what I'm actually viewing. I can, but it goes forward. What do you mean it goes forward? You can't go forward in time. Rashford, nice run. Tellez, Van der Beek. Wan-Bissaka. Greenwood puts it in. Martial. Rashford! Oh, good chance for Rashford there. Matic. Red? Well, it's not a pen though, isn't it? Is there? Wan-Bissaka. There's no penalty. Now has he missed? What do you mean has he? How has he missed? No, it's a good save. Good save. Takes it down his chest. I don't think you can. I think it's a good save by Rashford. I think you're being very, very harsh to say you should score that. Here comes Odubeko for Yarmolenko. There's no penalty. United Live is trolling. Or he's making the shopping list and he's just saying he needs a pen. He needs to buy a pen. Lindelof. He left Manchester United. Who left Manchester United? Soucek takes it down on his chest. The guy, did he? He might be in the United Academy. I don't know. I don't rate him. Whoever it is, I don't think I'm gonna rate him. Donny. Poor ball from. I have to say, I don't think Donny Van de Beek's had a good game. I don't. Martial, he's got absolutely no one around him. Wan-Bissaka to Telles. Marcus. What the fuck is that, Marcus? Oh, I swear to God, Marcus Rashford only knows how to use one part of his foot. All he does is knuckleballs. Stop. Fucking hell. Who's that guy on our bench? I've never seen him before. Which one? And the first, is it the one above Cavani or above Tuanzebe? Because the one above Cavani is Ahmed Diallo. The one above Tuanzebe is Lee Grant. The young fella. Yeah, Diallo. Ben Johnson. Yeah, he might have. I mean, a good chance for him to prove Manchester United wrong. It's all. Yeah, that's Diallo. Cavani. Not Cavani. Van der Beek. Matic. Telles. Rashford. Keeps it on. Telles. Matic. Martial made a good run there, but it was good, well intercepted. Ball comes into the box. Craig Dawson heads clear. Martial is asking for the ball, wants the ball. Sanchez signed a new deal for Dortmund and has Haaland, mate. No. Haaland won't sign a new contract for Dortmund for a while. Sancho, I don't think he has. Sancho doesn't want to stay at Dortmund. He wanted to come to Man United in the summer. I imagine he still wants to come to United. United will go back in for him, I imagine. So I don't think Sancho wants to stay at Dortmund. Haaland, there's no need. Mino and Raiola would never let that fly. Never let that fly. No way Mino Raiola allows Haaland to sign a new contract when he's got a release clause. That's Fossey Mensah, not Tuanzebe. Brilliant. Man United want everyone wants Haaland. Telles flicks it. Gufal puts into the middle of four nows. Declan Rice. Rice surging through the midfield. Finds Johnson back to Rice. Rice puts it across. Fred does well. Out for a throw-in to West Ham. And also unpopular opinion, Cavani is overrated. I think Cavani's good. I'm not right. What do you mean? Odwin Digalo is not. I don't know what that's meant to mean. I'm not reading it out. United Live. If this goes to extra time, will you be happy if it's pens? No, I don't want us to go to extra time. I want us to win it in full time. We've got a lot of first team players out there. I think he means Diagana. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Declan Rice, I think that was, had the ball in the box. But we just about get it clear. But here is Thomas Soucek. Wan-Bissaka beaten too easy by Soucek. Puts the ball in. Falls to Cresswell on the edge. He shoots. Good save. Well, good block by Lindelof. Lindelof. Just get it clear, Lindelof. Not like that, mate. Declan Rice. Good play from West Ham here. It's starting to grow into this game a lot more. Fabianski goes long. Has said a draw. Joking, mate. Good foul. Look, West Ham keeping the ball here. Wow. Cresswell. Johnson. Noble. Don't rate Lindelof. Remember the calamity he had against... No comment, D1. No comment. You ain't getting me with that. Rashford is overrated, I agree. I think a lot of people in this fan base think Marcus Rashford is the next coming of Jesus Christ. I think Rashford gets off with a lot. Good ball in. But Dean Henderson claims. I think Rashford's a good player, but I don't think he's as good as I think Martial is better than him personally, but obviously that's my opinion. I don't think he's one of those best wingers in the world. Go on, Marcus. I think Marcus Rashford has a lot of good technique, but he overuses the same one, which isn't in the worst position. Like, he doesn't cross it well. He's not a good crosser of the ball because he always tries to hit it on his laces. The people who say Sterling is better, no, sorry that Rashford. Sorry that. Yeah, I would say Sterling is better than Rashford. Can you read my last two comments? It will be pens, and Manchester United will take the pens, mate. Can't. Who will take? Well, it depends who's on the pitch. Bruno will come on if we go to extra time, so he would take one. I imagine Cavani would probably be on the pitch at that point, so he'd take one. Rashford would. I imagine he would still be on the pitch. Who else would be on the pitch? Who else would be on the pitch? Cavani, if he's on, he would take one. Martial, Greenwood, if he took one. Donny, I imagine, would take one. I would say Rashford is a bit more clinical, but Sterling gets some better goals. Yeah, I would agree. And I think that's the difference. Rashford, he will score a more impressive goal, but he won't. Before I say this, I don't know who's got more goals this season, but I think Sterling will generally score more goals in a season because of Man City and the positions he takes up. I mean, Sterling misses sitters. I think, I remember Burnley from about a yard out, he put it wide, or did he? I don't think Rashford would do that anywhere near as much or as often as Sterling. Rashford's done it a few times, as has Martial. But I think if Rashford got into a position Sterling does, Rashford would be incredible. Fred. Just keep the ball, Fred. Fucking don't do that, Fred. Keep the ball, Fred, I said. He does that. Bruno will save us. McTominay going 1-0 Man United. Sterling will start. Sterling better start over Rashford. I don't know how to solve that for you, mate. To be honest. All I could suggest is going up in the stream, and you might be able to do it up there. Martial wins a free kick. Yeah, I have, Nico, mate. I've read the comments. I think the game we need to liven it up a bit. I think we do, but I think they've come out. They've gone more well. They've gone more defensive in a way to come more offensive. They've gone 5 at the back, but that means they're allowing their fullbacks to get forward. I think they've gone somewhat. No, they've only got 1 up top. But fucking hell, Telles. Our passing have been awful. Kufal goes long. Wan-Bissaka goes back to Dean Henderson. Henderson rolls it into Lindelof. Fred. Wan-Bissaka. Fred. I've read your last 2 comments. They're not on that anymore. Goal for Ephesus Football. Oh, Martial's made a good run. Martial. Out on the right. I wouldn't know how to help you, mate, to be honest, about the unblocking them. Telles. Matic. Fred. Telles. Rashford makes a good run, but Telles comes infield. Back to Matic. Matic, lovely turn, but it's only back towards our own goal. Harry Maguire. Finds Donny van der Beek. Nice skill from Van der Beek. Rashford. Matic. Matic, lovely ball. Looking for Donny van der Beek. Donny van der Beek flicks it back across. Good defending by West Ham. Good play from Manchester United. A bit more patient. Build-up play. I think Donny van der Beek might have been offside. So kind of lucky that we didn't score because he wouldn't have counted. But we could score here from this corner. United live, mate. All right, Cresswell. Oh no, they have given off the offside. Oh no, he's banned for a year. He's banned from playing football for a year. Nice play from Martial. Declan Rice. Foul, ref. How are you not giving a foul? Come off. Come off it. He flicked it past round Declan Rice. Martial has then got Rice holding him back. So Martial tries to make a pass. The referee goes, yeah, that's fine. That's legal. No, it's not. He's grabbed hold of him, ref. When would he be? He'll be back in a year. He was banned for a year for doping. So he's back in like 358 days. Matic. Donny. Carrick. Not Carrick. Rashford. I saw Carrick on the sideline. Fred. Van der Beek. Who will be? I don't know. I don't know who their second choice is, but it'll be him. I don't know what's going on at Ajax right now. It's a bit of a circus for about a week or so. Haller, their record signing, they forgot to register him for the Europa League. Lindelof, what the fuck was that? Here comes West Ham on the break. There's no fucking pace in this at all. But, for now, fucking shit pass. I'll do it at the end of the game. To be honest, I'm not too interested in Ajax. I'll care about Ajax if we face them in the Europa League. Declan Rice puts the ball into the box. Fred gets something on it, and Rashford just whacks it out. Dawson, Kufal. Fredericks. Cresswell. Look it up, mate. You support Villa, mate. I don't support Villa, do I? Kufal. Van der Beek. Noble. I'd rather lose than go to extra time. Watkins United. Well, Grealish, obviously. We don't need a Watkins. I want to win. I want to win the game, but extra time isn't ideal. But look, we've got West Brom on the weekend. On the weekend, we should beat West Brom. Regardless of what, I would take Rashford off. I don't think Rashford's having a bad game at all. To be honest, I don't think Rashford's having a completely bad game. I don't think he's played amazingly. I would take Rashford off simply just to rest him. And I would bring on. Who would I bring on? Probably Cavani, to be honest. Put Martial out on the left. I don't think it's time to bring on Diallo. I think you have to be winning this game to bring Diallo on. Fredericks puts it into the box. Wan-Bissaka. What the fuck was that from Wan-Bissaka? Out for a corner. West Ham will win 1-0. I don't know about that. If we beat West Brom, we're back in the title. We're not back in the title race. For us to be back in the title race, Man City have to lose. That is fucking shit from Wan-Bissaka. I think what we're seeing here is how much we rely on Bruno. How often do we win games without Bruno Fernandes? Read my last comment. The Wolves left wing. Who? Pedro Neto. I'll take him. I agree. We're not in a title race. For us to be in a title race, we have to beat Manchester City. And Man City have to start losing games, and they don't look like it anytime soon. Did you see him go rip up Liverpool? I mean, we're here on this channel. We saw it. Rules right wing. Adama Traore would be good. Wan-Bissaka almost scored a goal. That would have been the goal of the season. What's your prediction? I went for 2-0 Man United. I can still see that happening. Good claim by Dean Henderson. Fred. Wan-Bissaka. Lindelof. I said 2-1 Man United. It could happen. What's your prediction, David? I can't remember what you said. Did you say 2-0 as well? Well, I would love to score for Man United. What a dream! That would be a dream come true if I ever played at Old Trafford, let alone scored. Offside by someone. Bruno and McTominay's coming on. Why the fuck are we bringing McTominay on? I imagine for Matic. Matic and Donny. Donny knows his time's up, really, don't he? Say hi. Hello. Matic off. And McTominay on. Who's Bruno coming on for? And Van der Beek's off for Bruno Fernandes. Come on, Bruno. I don't think that. I don't think Donny's had a fantastic game. I don't think he's been truly that bad. I think an issue was our forward line, especially in the second half, just haven't had much of the ball. Martial's been starved of it. Rashford, really. I can't remember. Greenwood. You could forget Mason Greenwood was playing today, to be honest. He's had nothing. We have a massive issue with playing our ball, overusing this left-hand side. It's a massive issue. Who is trash? Read my last 2 comments. A free kick now. I said 3-0 or 1. You can only have one United live. You have to pick one. I actually don't mind the McTominay change too much if it means if McTominay's going to be going forward. If McTominay's allowed to get forward and attack, I don't mind that sub too much. But I fear that what we'll actually see is McTominay and Fred do the defensive job they always do. Well, they 99% of the time they do. And our front line continues to be starved. I would have taken Matic off, but I would have dropped Bruno. I would have put Bruno on for Matic and put Donny van der Beek into a deeper role. Poor ball from Declan Rice. Here is Marcus Rashford. Give it to Bruno. Give it to Bruno. Fucking too slow. Lovely ball from Bruno though. Out to Mason Greenwood. Back to Bruno. Goes into Tellez. Goes to Fred. Fred, give it to Martial. Wan-Bissaka. Greenwood. Puts it across. Good defending by Dawson. Martial made the run. Not Martial. Rashford was the one there in the centre of the box. He should have been the one making that run. Can you read my last comment, please? There wasn't a free kick. There's no free kick. What are you on about? Free kick. If there's a free kick now, if a free kick now comes, then there's more of a chance. If there was, I can't remember it, but I'll take your word for it. But about 15 minutes left of this second half, still goalless. Noble goes into Fabianski. Tellez. Bruno. McTominay. Wan-Bissaka. Greenwood. Mason Greenwood into Marcus Rashford. Fred. Into Martial. Martial. Shoot! Good block by Dawson. Bruno! Wide. Who's that holding his head? Kufau. No one tell us the score on it yet. It was a good turn by Martial. Went for goal. Wasn't the greatest of strikes, I don't think, but it's a good block by Dawson. Right, so Fabianski has the ball in his hands. Come on, United! Come on! Maguire loses a header to Soucek. Lindelof goes across, well, goes back to Dean Henderson, who just goes long. Yeah, Bruno, because I don't think it is a yellow card. Diallo's coming on for Greenwood. No joke, mate. Is he? Well, he's not coming on yet. I don't think it's the right. If he is coming on, I don't agree with it. I don't think we haven't. Greenwood hasn't had anything down the right. Why would you bring on a youngster for his debut in a position where he's not getting the ball? If I was to make a change to that front line, it would be Cavani on for probably Greenwood, to be honest. No, for Rashford. Greenwood for Rashford. Not Greenwood for Rashford. Cavani for Rashford. But that's never going to happen. If Cavani comes on, chances are it's for Martial. Was it NG you said earlier? There's just no urgency, especially in the second half. Just no urgency. Yeah, it was NG. Just absolutely no urgency in this second half. No, you can't. I think Martial's had a good game. Well, from what he could do, I think out of our front three, I would leave Martial on. Especially if next game he's not going to play anyway, you leave him on. Declan Rice. Good tackle by McTominay. Fantastic from Scott McTominay. And can we go now? Harry Maguire played the pass. Oh, you're so infuriating. Here is Greenwood. Out to Telles. Can you put the players on the pitch in the lineup on stream, please? What do you mean? Oh, Martial! Good tackle by Declan Rice. Good slide challenge. Telles off and Brandon. No, you can't. Don't take Telles off. If you bring Brandon Williams on, it has to be for Wan-Bissaka. Bruno Fernandes strike deflected over the bar. Corner for United. Saliba tweeted and came out as bi, but says he has a girlfriend and a child on the way. I don't think he did though, did he? They play on the pitch in the lineup on the streams, please. What do you mean? What? I've got it on the. I've got the players on the pitch. Oh, I know exactly what you mean. I'm being dumb. I know what you mean. Go on, Fred. Edge of the box. What the fuck was that? He is rubbish, isn't he? He is rubbish. He cannot shoot. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I was being stupid for a moment there. I saw it. There you go. Kufal goes long. Is United live, Nick? No, he's not. Is Lingardino playing for West Ham? No. Lingard can't play because he's only on loan, and you can't play against your parent club. Telles throws it into Martial. Martial takes it down well. Gives it back to Telles. Fred. Out to Wan-Bissaka. Cuts back into McTominay. McTominay, drive with it! Fred. You good, mate? No, you can't. I'm good, mate. How are you, Nico? Telles puts it in. Martial makes the header. Wide. I'll play for Martial. He's got a lump on him. And look, the problem is our attackers have had a fuck all to work with. Haven't they? Unpopular opinion: Brandon Williams and Fred are a solid partnership. I can't see why Ollie plays them. Sorry, I can see what Brandon Williams. Whatever, mate. Tell everyone one more time. No one. I don't think they are. And to be honest, I don't think at this rate we have nothing to worry about. We have nothing to worry about fucking anyone ruining a goal because we ain't scoring one anytime soon. Tell you what, McSauce is a little too big on the lineup. Maybe size him down. Oh, I know what you mean, but it's fine. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. Extra time will come, probably. Yeah. Brandon Williams is not a DM and is better as a box to box. Nice. Martial loses out on the header. 4 nows. Noble. Cresswell. Soucek. Poor from Soucek. Friend wins it. McTominay. Poor from McTominay. Oh no, it was intercepted. Fair enough. It's fine. Wan-Bissaka. Lindelof. Into Henderson. What? This game is appalling. Martial takes it down. Gives it to Rashford. What's Rashford going to do? Finds Bruno. And look at that. Look at the amount of players on our left-hand side right now. Bruno. McTominay. Greenwood. Bruno. McTominay. What? Or James? I've read that. Greenwood or James? I don't know what that means. McTominay. Lovely ball out to Telles. Poor crossing. Poor ball into the box by Telles. Maguire takes it down. Plays a nice ball down the line, but Fredericks will get there. Foul! No. A fan got arrested for attacking Mike Dean. I don't. Cavani's coming on. Finn, are you scared that your professors will? He will see you? Will he? Do you mean will see me streaming or hear me? No. I'm not. Whatever. Greenwood's coming off for Cavani. I don't know. I don't know what I feel about that. Greenwood as absolutely fuck all. Absolutely fuck all. I don't believe you did. I don't believe that happened to Mike Dean. But about the actual Mike Dean, like death threats and shit. If you're doing same with those who were racially abusing players like Axel Tuanzebe, Martial. If you're doing that, you're a disgrace. Really, it's a game of football. Like, fucking hell! Fucking hell! We've just failed a sideways pass in our own bot in our back line. Fucking hell! Who's coming on now for West Ham? Who's this? Saeed Benrahma. He'll create something. He's not be deserved. Not his family, but no, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. I can only assume you're joking. If you're not, you're a dickhead. And I don't mean that in a nice way. I don't mean that as a joke. If anyone thinks someone deserves death threats, whatever, because of a game of football, you're mental. I've read your last comment, Nico. He looks like Johnny Sins. Martial. Bruno. Cavani's offside. You do make me laugh sometimes, D1. Declan. Fredericks. Dawson. You haven't. If you have, it hasn't popped up for me. I've read everything I've got on my life on the chat. Benrahma's on for Fornals. Now, this could get interesting now. Benrahma's a good player. Tricky player as well. Martial. Bruno. Benrahma. Fred. Fucking hell, Fred. Fucking hell, Fred. I have you. What? You? What do you mean you? You look. I've looked, Nico. You haven't. I haven't got anything else. Thank you, David O'Connor. That is greatly appreciated. Hope you're enjoying the stream. What do you make of the game so far? To be fair, David. Oh, Martial. Can't find Bruno. But look, with this attack, since Bruno's come on, it's still nothing's really changed. And what does that tell us? It tells us it's not it wasn't a Donny van der Beek issue, really, was it? It's an issue. We've got two defensive midfielders in Fred and McTominay on the pitch. McTominay for me shouldn't have come on. Should have been Donny van der Beek dropping deeper for Bruno, and Bruno comes in at 10. Tellez puts the ball in. Poor ball in. Well, I don't look like Greenwood, did I? United Live. You've put your last comment was here. I read that. I read your last thing. I said I weren't scared of my professors hearing me. I don't think my professors live in uni accommodation either. But this game will go to extra time at this point. Go on, Bruno. Unless we can get something now. Give it to Cavani. Fucking hell. Crap ball from Bruno. Crap ball. 2 minutes of added time. Who is your next available... What? Who is your next available streamer? Do you mean when's my next available stream? I have to say, Fred's been poor today. I'm going to go on me PC and sub and like to you. Thank you, David. Sushek. Benrahma. Ball comes in. Out for a corner. And this is a chance for West Ham. Last minute. I don't know. I don't really stream with people. It's kind of just myself. It's easier when it's just me. It's easier for me to actually interact with the live chat, whatever. Whereas if there's someone else, it's kind of just their opinion. If you get what I mean. Whereas where it's just one, it's kind of just one. What are they doing? They're trying to say Wan-Bissaka handballed it. Ball comes into the box. Bloody hell! We've just nearly conceded. Fucking hell. Wan-Bissaka, I think it was, blocks it. Rashford now on the break. We are fucking shit at defending corners. We are fucking shit. Craig Dawson held his head. He knows he fucking was how close he was. We are so shit at defending corners. Wan-Bissaka it was, yeah. Oh, what a surprise. Harry Maguire getting up late. Being beaten to the ball. These are the things Harry Maguire should never be doing. And there is the end of the 90 minutes. It will go to extra time. What a joke. What a joke. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. What a crap game. We've got 90 minutes with West Ham, and we're drawing the game 0-0. Pretty much straight into it, I believe. So these are the stats. 13 shots, 64% possession, 2 shots on target. There's no penetrative passing here. There's extra time. Of course, the stream will stay live. Right. I'm quickly going to go to the toilet. Luke Shaw's warming up. So he might be coming on for Telles. So it's just like for like changes, really. Ollie thinks this is going really well so far. So let's leave the game how it is. Let's just make man-for-man changes. But my stream won't shut down. But 5 seconds, I'm going to toilet. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's what I want. Right, I'm back. So we've taken off. So Brandon Williams and Luke Shaw's coming on for Wan-Bissaka and Telles. I am. Right, Shaw and Williams is on. So Diallo's not coming on. So Williams is on at right back. At left back, Shaw's come on. There we go. There you go. We bring on a left wing. We bring on 2 left wings for a right wing back and a left back. What? Oh, I haven't done Cavani, have I? Oh, fuck. There we go. Playing up round right wing back because no, Williams is playing right back because Williams is a right back. Wan-Bissaka and Telles both came off. Lovely play from Anthony Martial. Looks to cut it inside, and Fredericks did well. No, Williams is a right back. How many subs are you allowed? 5. So we've made all 5 now. Why does Cavani look so old? I don't know. It's not a great pic. I imagine it's not a great picture. Just that the only real one we have. I had a Cavani in a United shirt. Oh no, he is. He played. Look. He played as a left back last year because we had nobody else that could do that. Played left back, and he played at left back in the academy. But that's because he wasn't good, and Ethan Laird was a better right back than him. But Brandon Williams was traditionally a right back. He's right-footed. He's a right back. But you're not looking at my comments anymore. Yes, I am. Eat a lot of food and drink a lot of water. I did. Oh, I mean, I'm sorry, Matt. I didn't see that, but I'm reading your comments, Nico. Rashford. And just because I don't always read out the comments, so I might have read it and then just didn't read it out. But I'm always keeping an eye and reading the comments. I just sometimes don't read them, so don't worry about it. I'll get some in your dorm for pens. Lingard is on. Lingard's not on, is he? To be honest, for a penalty shootout, I'm happy Dean Henderson's in goal. David De Gea does not have a good penalty saving record. I think I don't know how good Dean Henderson's is, but it can't be much worse than the Gea's. To the airport right now and put Arsenal on the same page with what you on about? You do come out with some random stuff, Nico. You do. I'm going to be honest. Nice play. Rashford flicks it to Cavani. Someone's offside. Oh, we're not starting this job stuff again, Nico. Is that Diallo warming up? I don't think you can bring. I don't know if you can bring Diallo on. I don't know if you can bring Diallo on. I don't think it's the game. I don't know who you bring off. I think Martial Rashford, Bruno, and Cavani are all players you'd fancy on a penalty. I don't think Diallo is. Do you fancy Scott McTominay on one? Maybe Fred. Sure, good tackle on Declan Rice. Shaw goes down hurt, but he's played the advantage. Martial running through. He's got Bruno to his left. He finds Bruno Fernandes. Go on, Bruno. Finds Fred. Fred puts it into the box. What the fuck header was that from Cavani? Rashford. McTominay! Scott McTominay! Come on! Boom! Come on! Come on! Boom! Really good play there from Scott McTominay. Nice run from deep. I told you, McTominay's best when he's getting forward, and again, I said one of his best attributes, Scott McTominay, is his shooting, and that was it. Fantastic strike from Scott McTominay. Here it is again. Bruno went to Fred, put the ball in. Cavani headed it. Martial went for it. Rashford, lovely flick to Scott McTominay, who hits it well, hits it true. And it's a fantastic strike from Scott McTominay. 1-0. And look at that. What a strike from Scott McTominay. Martial's hand go up in celebration. What a great strike from Scott McTominay. Offside? No, it counts. Of course it bloody counts. Scott McTominay, have my kids. Oh. Ball came in. Dean Henderson pushes it away. Look, that is what I mean about the De Gea goal. Dean Henderson does exactly what David De Gea just did there. The only thing I say is Dean Henderson got more on it. I didn't get an amazing look at it. Would I be happy if West Ham scored? Of course I'm not. I wouldn't be happy. But Fred. Out to Anthony Martial. Martial. Drops it in to Maguire. Fred. Martial. Drops into Bruno. Bruno looks for Martial again. But well intercepted. Cavani wins it. Fred, Bruno. Free kick. Foul by Fred, apparently. You good on my end? Good? Benrahma. Lovely ball through to Soucek, but Harry Maguire actually did quite well. Rashford assist. Yeah, I know it's a Rashford assist. Did you say a 97-minute goal? I don't think you did. English Premier League Player of the Year, Scott McTominay. What a guy. McTominay. Out to Rashford. To Brandon Williams. Read my last comment. I said 1-0. Yeah, but to be fair, when did you say that? You didn't. I don't think you said at the start of the game, did you? So it doesn't really count. But you can have it. I'll give you it. Oh, lovely play, Martial. Offside, is it? Handball. What's been given there? What's actually been given there? Ollie meant to love McTominay. Yeah, I think he does love McTominay. I think McTominay. Look, McTominay's best attributes are his going forward. Put him as an actual DM. I think he's shocking. I think he costs us goals. I think he's easily dribbled past. But I think he's a good dribbler. I think he's a pretty good dribbler. And I think he's McTominay at his best is going forward. But look, nearly first half of extra time is nearly finished. We're about 3 minutes left. Good play from Martial. Good tackle. Here's Bruno. Martial, give it to Martial. Poor from Bruno Fernandes. So poor. Martial is off and Diallo's on, mate. He's not. He's not now, is he? Nico, me and you are. I'm watching it live. I'm seeing what's I can see what happens before anything. What do you mean? Stop saying that. Bruno. Rashford's down, injured. Take him off. Take Rashford off. Get Diallo on. Go on, get Rashford off. Bring Diallo on for Marcus. Make the change. Go on. Look, he's visibly hurt, Ollie. Take him off. McTominay. Brat ball. I would still take him off. We know he's had a back injury for a while. And look, he's on his back. Take him off. Don't risk him re-injuring it if he has fully recovered. Take him off. Get Diallo on. Give him 10 minutes, 15 minutes, Diallo. Especially pace on the break. Because West Ham will now try and open us up a bit more. Will be fantastic. McTominay can take the most improved player of this season. I don't know. I would say Wan-Bissaka. No, Luke Shaw. McTominay's getting better. But he isn't. For me. McTominay comes on as a defensive midfielder. Same as Fred. Their jobs, realistically, are to try and win tackles and win the ball. McTominay's not good at that still. For me. Obviously he makes a few tackles, but I don't think he's good defensively. Going forward, McTominay's fantastic. For me, most improved is Luke Shaw. He's been incredible this year, Luke Shaw. Wan-Bissaka, in recent weeks, him with his attacking game has improved a lot. But I think McTominay could probably slot in there next. Going forward, 1 minute of added time for the first half of extra time. Not joking, but Lamps might go to Celtic. People are talking about it, mate. I don't think he will. I think he'll hold. I don't think he'll take a job this year. Realistically, people are talking about West Ham. No, not West Ham. People are talking about Lampard to Celtic because Gerrard's at Rangers. Because it's Lampard versus Gerrard. It's Rangers versus Celtic sort of thing. Luke Shaw was always fantastic though. Only injury stopped him. Yeah, he's always been good, but this year he's come on leaps and bounds for me. He's taken a step up for me this year. I think he was fantastic last year. Who do you think will win the? Who do you think the best player in the Prem? Best player in the Prem this season for me, Bruno. But you probably have to give the Kane or KDB over in general. Yeah, but going back to Shaw, I think he was massively missed last season. I think with Shaw, we beat Sevilla. But half time and extra time is what's it called? Uh, I said that in his last stream. You probably did. But yeah, I think this season, Bruno's probably been the best, but overall you have to give it to Kane or Kevin De Bruyne. Probably De Bruyne. Don't worry about it. Doesn't matter who said it or if it's the first time. I'm happy to answer questions. We'll re-answer questions. So don't worry about it. But they're just showing McTominay's goal again. It's a good goal by McTominay. Go get a drink, mate, or a food. I'm alright. I should be alright for this. Plays aren't staying off long. They're all giving Martial a pat on the back. I hope that. No, it's alright. It's alright. I'm not that thirsty. I'll go after full time. Come on! We missed Pogba's ball. Look, yeah. No. Ahmed should come on for Rashford. Rashford literally went down with an injury. Take Rashford off. Get Ahmed on for Rashford. Rashford's also playing on the right wing. That's where Diallo plays. Right. So the second half is about to kick off. What I'll do is I'll start the timer. I'll just start letting it run again when a minute 25 into the second half. Then the timer's bang on with the game timer. Cavani. And now, realistically, this is just keep the ball sort of game. Keep the ball. Don't make any silly mistakes. As NG said, don't bring Tuanzebe on for the last minute. Well, I'm not ahead of you. The timer's not started. I'll start the timer in a minute and about 5 seconds. At 16 minutes 25 in game, I will restart the timer and then the time will be bang on. Trust. I know what I'm doing here. I know what I'm doing. Sure, fouled. Good free kick for Manchester United just on the halfway line. I'm on more minutes than you. You're not on more minutes than me, Nico. Trust. It's just a stream. Who foul? There we go. See, now we're bang on. Why are you buying? Calm down, Nico. Calm down. Maguire. Martial goes into Shaw, who dummies it to Bruno. Martial turns. You've got a man on his shoulder, but he deals with him well. Martial goes into Shaw. Shaw into Martial. Martial, lovely ball looking for Shaw. Fabianski out really well. Nico, stop this. This airport stuff, it's not funny. Just stop. But Nico, what do you make of who do you reckon will win in the Everton versus Spurs game? Lindelof to Dean Henderson. Well played from Dean Henderson, just knocking it out to Lindelof. Bruno won the header. Kufau. Out to Fredericks. Drops it in to Dawson. Cresswell. Johnson. 2-1 King and a King brace. And Kane. Do you think you can win the FA Cup? Look, I think you're obviously in it to win it, but I don't think you can. Are Chelsea still in it? Yeah, they're still in it. I think Chelsea, they've got a chance. I think Chelsea, Man United, or Man City to me will win it. We will be in the final against your team now. Because one of us will have to play Man City. I think Man City will get to the final. I'm gonna guess Laporte didn't tweet anything. Yeah. Well, I mean, we get Bournemouth next round in the quarterfinal. If we win this, of course, touch wood. So we play Bournemouth next round. And then in the semi-finals, we'll obviously either play probably Man City, Chelsea, Spurs, or Everton, I'd imagine. I think they're the only good teams really in it. So, but I imagine Man City will probably get an easy draw. Bournemouth has Man City written all over them. No, we are not. No, we have Bournemouth. It's already been drawn. The quarterfinals got drew. We got Bournemouth. Yeah, we do need to get over that semi-final hurdle. I stand by. We should have beat Sevilla. I don't blame that on Ollie. I blame the FA Cup on De Gea and Ollie. I think we set it wrong. The League Cup, I think Ollie set us up to fail as well. Martial's done well there. Really poor pass. Benrahma. Fredericks. Benrahma. Fredericks. Puts the ball into the box. I think it was Fred heads it clear. And Fred flicks it away. Bruno. Into Shaw. Gives it to Martial. Nice play from Martial. Just slowing the game down, which is good. What we need to do. Martial just telling Cavani to slow it down a bit more. Well, there hasn't been a goal, has there? Clearly. Cavani. Bruno puts it into the back post. Just through legs. I want pens. Why do you want pens? Why would you want penalties? Odubeku's coming off now for Lanzini. Odubeku's... So what you're telling me is Diop came on, got subbed off. Now Odubeku's come off and got subbed off. He's wasted 4 subs. 4 out of his 5 subs. We might have a 6th now because of the extra time. What the fuck? How many subs do West Ham? I think because you get 5, but in extra time, I believe you get an extra one, so they got 6, which I think is mental. Getting 6 subs. That's half your team. Well, 5 is half your team still, isn't it, really? Do you know what... No, I don't. I have no idea what that is. David, stop saying there is a goal, mate. Well, there's not been a goal. Fred. Lovely ball up to Anthony Martial. Martial just slowing it down, gives it to Fred. Fred sprinting forward. Gives it to Cavani. Rice does well. Benrahma. Soucek. Rice. Poor touch from Rice, but he flicks it into Benrahma. Fredericks. Soucek. Fredericks. Johnson. Declan Rice. Kufau. Kufal puts the ball into the box. Headed clear by Lindelof. Ball comes in. Benrahma header. Dean Henderson, easy save. Would you take... Oh, I think a lot of people will take Declan Rice at their clubs. I would definitely take him at United. Use the word... I'm not going to use it. I'm not going to because I have no idea what it means. Probably some offensive term. It means penis. I hope you're proud of yourself, mate. I hope you're proud. Google it. I just did. I hope you're proud. Hope you're proud of yourself. Did you know if Declan Rice wasn't a footballer, he would be a chronic maths debater? No. Is it United? What? What do you mean you got me? I know. Hold on, Barini? What do you mean Barini? I'm just looking for back in at your chat, D1. Where does Barini come from? Where the fuck is Diallo? McTominay, good tackles in there. Cavani miscontrols it. Come on, bring Diallo on. Where's Diallo at? Did he? I don't believe you. Oh, I know what you're trying to do. I don't know if I said it. Oh my god. Oh, did I say it? I know what you're saying now. I better not have said it. Brilliant. Fuck. Alright, you got me, D1. If I said it, you got me. Hopefully it doesn't sound like what you're trying to make me say, but you probably did. Martial, go on, Martial. Martial, poor shot, really. For those who doesn't get it, it's chronic masturbator. That's what he's trying to say. Because D1's a funny lad. Brilliant. Lamau. What did you say? Is it United? What do you mean? Is it United? Well, who? They put. I'm not saying it. Nico, if anyone puts anything, put any of the scores in the chat, just ignore them. Just ignore them. Well, I can't see anything else. Kufar put a poor ball in. BBC News follows shortly. BBC One News is coming on soon, lads. So if you wanna watch that, go for it. Harry Maguire, man of the match. Are you having a laugh? Fucking hell! BBC, what the fuck is that? Harry Maguire, man of the match? How has he been man of the match? What's he done? West Ham haven't fucking attacked. Let's look at the stats. 38% of the possession, 3 shots, 1 on target. Harry Maguire's not had anything to fucking do. What's he been given man of the match? It's this. I go back. It's this English bias constantly. Maguire's done fuck all today. He's been just as bad or just as good as Lindelof. Shaw's come on and played better than him. He's done fuck all. You might as well give it to Greenwood. You might as well give it to Diallo. He's had about much impact. Fucking hell. It's like they see Maguire gets a bit of criticism for his performance against Everton. Rightly so. And what happens? Oh, let's give him man of the match in a game where he hasn't been the best player. Martial's been better. McTominay's been better. Lindelof, good header. Bruno. Cavani, poor foul. If we win against Spurs, we will play Manchester City or Swansea, mate. And we won't. Oh, you. Oh, yes, you. Yeah, you will. You probably will. 1 minute out of time. United Live, mate. Stop taking the piss. McTominay, good header. Benrahma. Good tackle by Brandon Williams. Rashford now surging forward. Martial sprinting on the right, on the left. But it's not going to come, is it? McTominay wins the ball. Williams just smacks it forward. Cresswell takes it down. Fabianski goes long. McTominay wins it. McTominay came on and done well. Rashford. Into Bruno. Not great as his first touches. Fred. Give it to Martial. Go on, Martial! Good save by the keeper. Should do better, really. Should score. Martial. He thinks he should score. Unlucky. But there we go. Final whistle blows. And it's Manchester United 1, West Ham 0. Good play from Martial. It was good play from Martial, but that is final whistle. 1-0. Important win. Big win. We go to the next round of the FA Cup, where we will play Bournemouth. Let me get the player ratings up and we'll just throw them. When did you say 1-0? Let me go right to the top. I can't go right to the top. Oh. I don't know. I'm just trying to think who actually want to give man of the match to. So let's load all that up. To be honest, United, I can't find your comment where you said 1-0. Or else I would potentially. If you said it at the start of the game, I would pin it. But I can't find it, so unfortunately I can't. But look, big win today. What we needed to do. Right, so there we go. So what do you guys think about that? What do you guys think of the result? Getting all, well, it's not 3 points, but getting the win, progressing to the next round of the cup. Big. It was what we needed to win it, and we did it, and that's what we needed to do, I guess. Quite simple. I don't want to hear Maguire speak. It annoys me. It's actually rattled me that Maguire's been given a man of the match. It's classic. Maguire's not been man of the match. He wasn't even our best defender on the day. Lindelof was just as good as Maguire. Telles actually had a pretty good game. Harry Maguire was not man of the match. I'm telling you that for free. But look, your next FA Cup game is at home. I believe it is. We've got Bournemouth. But Bournemouth aren't a bad side, are they? Let's be honest here. Where's my pinned comment fit? I can't find it. So you're gonna have to go without one today, unfortunately. United Live. Sorry. So if I load this up. Ooh. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Move that one around. So as you can see here, if I stretch that out, Manchester United go into the FA Cup quarter-final for the 7th straight year. Big. I found it, mate. So the quarterfinals will be on the 20th of March. Not for a long time. What's the latest post? I thought this. See. This from Maguire. I thought the performance was good. What was good about today's performance? What was good about today's performance? And I throw that out to you guys as well. What was good about today's performance? We struggled against this West Ham side. We struggled. We struggled. We left it into extra time to win the game. How can we look? We got 92% of the ball, 17 shots, 5 on target. Can you remember any of them shots on target, really? No. We didn't play well. Look, I don't know if it's where it says it, but I believe we do play Bournemouth in the next round. That we should win that game. If we don't, then that's embarrassing. But look, the most important thing today was to get the win, get into the next round, get into the quarterfinals, and that's exactly what we did. And that we have to be happy with that. If we're gonna, you guys can help me with the player ratings. Let me know what you think. Obviously, we'll start with Dean Henderson. Had absolutely nothing to do, did he? Did he have to make a save? Really? I don't think so. He got his clean sheet because he literally had nothing to do. He gets a 6. Usually he would have got a 7 because he kept a clean sheet, but because he had absolutely nothing to do, he gets a 6. Wan-Bissaka, maybe, mate. After we'll get through the player ratings first. Wan-Bissaka, what do we think of Wan-Bissaka today? I don't think he played badly, but again, I can't remember him really doing much at all. I remember he did that. He blocked the header. Don't know if that was going in though. I'm just going to give Wan-Bissaka a 6. I don't think he played too badly. Lindelof and Maguire are both going to get 6s. Absolutely average. Had absolutely nothing to do. And I'm going to give Telles a 7. So there's one player. Already, Maguire was not better than today. Telles, he got forward, put a few good crosses in. I thought that was probably Telles' best game. as a Manchester United player, up there with his if that or his debut against PSG. One of them two are best performance in a United shirt. I was happy with Telles today, and I hope he gets to build on this. I hope he builds on this performance. Unfortunately, he won't play against West Brom, so he won't be able to build on it in that game. But maybe give him 5-10 minutes in that West Brom game. Let him play and let him try and build on these performances a bit. Fred, good. I thought Fred in the first half was awful. I thought he was awful. His passes was everywhere. Second half, I thought he improved a bit. The first half, I would have given him about a 5. Second half, 7, 8. I'll give him a 6. Matic, I thought was poor. I'm going to give him a 5. Greenwood. Well, I'll talk about Matic. I can't remember Matic. I thought he was a bit slow on the ball. He didn't really offer much, did he? Greenwood. I'm going to give him a 7. You think Matic is done? Well, look, it's weird because he's proven himself a lot. Well, he proved himself last season when everyone thought he was done. Last season, he proved he's still a great player. This year, he hasn't been that. And look, I hope he can improve and refine that form that made him invaluable to us last season. But it doesn't look like it. I would cash in at the end of the season. I think I'd cash in on a lot of players. Bailly, I'll cash in on. I think you can't rely on Bailly. I think Matic you can't rely on. Mata, he's on like 200k a week. Hasn't even made the bench today. Fred, I'd cash in on. Arguably, you say you cash in on Donny van der Beek if he's not going to play. Pogba, obviously, is he going to go? Jesse Lingard, look, with Lingard, it's one of them cases where I think he can be a good squad player, but that's all he can be for United. So, I think swap him, a deal for Jones, or not for Lingard and Rice, could be a good deal for both parties. Especially if Lingard continues to perform at West Ham. Phil Jones needs to go. I'll read the gossip column after this, Nico. Yeah, Phil Jones you cash in on. There's a lot of players he needs to sell. But it's going to be hard. We were lucky to sell Rojo. But Jones is on a 5-year contract. I think he's got about 3 years left on that. No one's going to pay him the wages we are. So that's going to be difficult. Bailly, he's injury prone and he's on his last year. It's going to be hard to find any suitors for him. If we even want to sell Bailly. Look, I love Bailly, but you can't rely on him. He's always injured for me. Dan James, you could argue you should be looking to sell him. And look, if you get let's say you get Rice, do you keep Fred and McTominay and Matic and Pogba and Van der Beek? I think you sell another one. Yeah, get rid. Not good enough. And unfortunately, I don't think he'll ever have a future at Manchester United. Unfortunately, Dan James. I would love him to have a future because he clearly cares about the club. Like that raw emotion when he scored against Chelsea in his debut. That's what we want to see. What we see from Scott McTominay. And look, when Scott McTominay's playing well, like I thought he did, later on, especially in extra time, I don't mind. I think McTominay going forward is good, but James, he's not good enough. And I want to see these players that care about the club play well. But if they're not, you got to get rid. Get rid of Romero. I would have loaned out Dean Henderson this year, and Romero would have stayed as my second choice. I think it's criminal we didn't sell him. Everton wanted Romero last summer. Can't believe we didn't sell him. Cannot believe we didn't sell him. Dan James, Leeds wanted him. Should have sold him. Made money for Sancho. I don't know what it is with this board. We don't sell players. We just don't start. It's stupid. But look, Donny van der Beek today. I think he had an odd game. I thought going forward, our strikers didn't get much. Lee Grant, you don't sell. There's no point. You let him retire. He will retire at Man United or Or you just don't give Grant a new contract. You can't sell Grant. Cavani, you don't sell. No one's gonna come and buy Cavani. But yeah, but Van der Beek today didn't get much of the ball. In the first half, he came off. Bruno was the same. They struggled to get hold of the ball, because of the DMs. There's no. I don't think there's any sort of what's it called? I don't think there's any surprise that both Bruno and Donny van der Beek in the first 90 had absolutely nothing going forward. Second, in the extra time when Scott McTominay was allowed to get further forward, we saw a better attack because we had better link up play. Bruno was getting on the ball more. Donny van der Beek would have gotten the ball more. Maybe to a League 2 team. No, Lee Grant won't leave the club. Lee Grant won't leave. Lee Grant will leave at the end of his contract, and at that point he will retire. Can you read my what Cavani and Van der Beek? You don't sell them. Well, unless Donny van der Beek wants to leave, you don't sell Donny van der Beek for me. But look, I'm gonna give Donny a 6. What he did, I don't think he really put a foot wrong. I thought he played well, but he just didn't. He, like a lot of players, just didn't get a lot of the ball, to be honest. And that's the problem with these two. And when McTominay originally came on, defensively, that's what they're about. Defensively, we were fine. We didn't get we weren't troubled defensively. But going forward, we had fuck all from them. Absolutely nothing. Rashford. I didn't think Rashford had a great game. 5.5. 5.5 for Rashford. I didn't think he played amazingly. He obviously got his assist. I would have subbed him off. I think it was a bit unfair to bring him off. I was happy. I was quite happy with Greenwood's performance. I wouldn't have taken Greenwood off. Rashford, look, he got his assist. I thought it was an underwhelming Rashford performance, but he wasn't terrible. Martial. I'm going to give Martial an 8. I thought Martial played really well. I thought he had his chances, which maybe puts him down to a 7.5. But I thought he looked lively, created chances. He set one up for Greenwood, who nearly scored. He wins plenty of his free kicks. Took one in the first half when he cleared that corner. So he had a good game. Look, he didn't score, so we'll get a lot of criticism, I'm sure. But I thought Martial had a good game. I was happy with him. Shaw came on. I thought he played well. Luke Shaw, he gets a 7. Williams 6. McTominay. Well, what I'll do is I'll give Bruno a 6, Cavani a 6. And I'm going to give McTominay a 7.5. You can't read that. So 7.5. Yeah, it's a 5.5. Because look, I'm going to give McTominay that because I thought in the 90 minutes when he came on, he was poor. No, you don't sell Greenwood or Shaw. In the 90 minutes, McTominay was pretty poor. Extra time, he came when he was allowed to get forward, given license to do that, run forward. I thought he played really well. And I'm going to give Ollie a 5. 5. I'm going to give to Ollie. Why would you? Luke Shaw's been our best defender this year. Greenwood's the best, arguably the best youngster, well, best teenager on the planet. You don't sell them. But yeah, I'm going to give Ollie a 5. I think tactically he got it wrong. I thought for 90 minutes we played with 2 defensive midfielders protecting our centre backs when West Ham offered very little to nothing going forward. We gave West Ham far too much respect, and we struggled to get forward. In extra time, you could say West Ham committed a bit more, but I think we did too. And when McTominay was allowed to start committing start committing up the field, he played better. So I'm gonna give it, despite the fact I've given Martial a high rating, I'm gonna give it to McTominay. I'll give McTominay man of the match. Because Martial had a good game, but he missed a few chances. So you could argue Martial goes down to a 7.5. I've said that, but I'm going to leave him at 8. I thought McTominay, when he was allowed to get forward, he was fantastic, and that's not something he's at fault for, really. If he's told to sit deep, he has to do that, and that's on Ollie. When he got forward, he was good today, and I think that's why I'm going to give McTominay man of the match. His performance was hindered by Ollie's tactical decision. When McTominay was allowed to do what he wanted to do, he obviously won us the game with his goal. So McTominay is my man of the match today. But that is going to be it from me today. I hope you have all enjoyed it. If you have, please do hit that like button below and subscribe if you are new and you haven't already. Yeah, like I said, thank you all for watching. Please do subscribe and turn the notification bell if you haven't already. Follow me on Twitter. Links to that will be down in the description, as is my personal channel, FSS114. Anyway, we'll see you in the next one, which will be the West Brom game, I imagine. Well, it might be the West Brom game. We'll be back at some point. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Peace. Ooh.